Okay, back to what I was saying, guys. We're gonna try Shadow Blight. Okay. We're gonna try our ultimate there to make it shadow damage. This says we do 15% increased damage for 8 seconds after we cast our ultimate. We have our golem here. Here we're going to increase our movement speed after we cast our ultimate, because our ultimate is the only darkness that we have. Here, when the enemies are inside of my ultimate, which is desecrated ground, my minions do more damage, and I do too. For this, enemies that are slowed, they take 9% more damage, because look, my ultimate slows them down. Well, it knocks enemies back, okay? It knocks back enemies. It also grants us 20% damage reduction for 10 seconds. Anyway, we move faster after casting our ultimate. We do more damage inside of the ultimate. Let's see if our ultimate, this says Blood Wave creates desecrated ground as it travels. Okay. So, darkness skills have up to a 15% chance to stun for 3 seconds. So my ultimate now has a chance to stun my enemies. When I'm healthy, my blood skill, such as my ultimate, does 18% increased damage. My ultimate does increased overpower damage if I wait for it to overpower. I would have to have Rotham's Vigor for that, but I don't. But if I happen to overpower, my bonus is doubled when I'm healthy, meaning I'll deal 30% increased overpower damage. Lucky hit. It's not that important. It just gives me a chance to fortify more of my life. Here, this increases my lucky hit chance. So any move that I have that does lucky hit will be more likely to happen. There's a 30% chance that I have to fortify when I use a blood skill, but that chance is increased because of my lucky hit here. My lucky hit chance is increased. That's Embrace. Close enemies take more damage, but they deal 12% less damage to me. So when I'm doing close combat, I have the upper hand in battle. I have thorns now, which means when they hit me, they also take damage. That's nice. I also have more armor. When I'm fortified, I deal more damage. I need to put more points into that somehow. 1 more point. But this only talks about elites. When I'm fortified, I deal more damage to elites. We'll take that away for now. This would help. I would need 6 points to go into that. We'll stick to this fortify thing. I need to figure something out. Oh, no wonder I have all that shadow damage. So I guess I don't really know what I want to do. Let's start from tree number 1. What am I doing? I'm doing hemorrhage, so I have a chance to collect blood orbs when I use this attack. This gives me a chance to fortify. Okay. I guess we're going for a fortification build. This would increase my maximum essence, and this would increase my damage. We really could use that. So I think we need to make some sort of sacrifice. We'll take away our thorns and our armor. We'll take a chance and see what happens, because I would like to do this and do more damage for my core skills. We don't have to worry about maximum essence. We'll get enough. We'll be fine. So now we've just increased our core damage by 15%. That's more damage. That's what I'm looking for, more damage. We have one last point. Let's spend it wisely. Third tree here.
More loyal friends you'll not find.
Nothing. Blood mist, that's it. This tree. Lucky hit. That's embrace, that's it. All of our blood skills are up. We receive 30% healing from all sources, such as blood mist or blood orbs, I guess. Our blood skills, that's all we use is blood skills. Hemorrhage is a blood skill. Blood surge is a blood skill. This is a blood skill. This says your blood skills have up to a 9% chance to create a blood orb at the target's location. This can occur once every 2 seconds. So that'll help keep us alive, blood orbs. Our blood skills deal 15% increased overpower damage. This bonus is doubled while you are healthy. So if we are to overpower, we would do 30% damage, which is double of 15. We would do 30% more damage if we're healthy. And if we're healthy, it says they're healthy. Characters have more than 80% of their life. So if I have more than 80% of my life and I overpower, then I do 30% increased damage. We need that. This here, hitting enemies with blood skills, has up to a 30% chance to fortify you for 7.5% of your maximum life. Fortification build. Let's do it. While healthy, we talked about being healthy, HP above 80%. While healthy, your blood skills deal 18% increased damage. We need that. We're talking damage here. That's all good. We have one last point to spend. When a corpse is formed from your skills or your minions, fortify for 5% of your maximum life. We don't need that. It's a want but not a need. Maybe later if I cannot find a point where to put my point. Damaging enemies with darkness skills increases your movement speed by 15%. We don't have any darkness skills, however, our blood wave is a darkness skill now because imprinted. Bone Storm and Blood Wave are also darkness skills. Deal shadow damage and gain additional effects. Blood Wave creates desecrated ground as it travels, dealing 6,866, which is the lowest amount, mind you. It deals that amount of shadow damage over 4 seconds. But the point is that it is a darkness skill now, Blood Wave. So when you damage enemies with darkness skills such as Blood Wave, my ultimate Blood Wave. When you damage enemies with darkness skills, it takes 6% increased shadow damage from you and your minions for 2 seconds. Okay, stacking up to 4 times. So I multiply 6 times 4, which is 24. So that can go up to 24% damage. And then we do 2 seconds times 4 times, which would be 8. So over an 8-second period, we have the capability to do 24% damage to our opponents. You deal 9% increased shadow damage to enemies who are slowed or chilled. Unfortunately, I cannot slow or chill them. And 9% increased shadow damage to enemies who are stunned, immobilized, or frozen. These bonuses stack and apply to shadow damage dealt by your minions. This darkness skills have up to a 15% chance to stun for 3 seconds and deal shadow damage to them. So, if this gives my darkness skill, I'm going to substitute the word darkness skill with Blood Wave because that is my darkness skill. So, Blood Wave has up to a 15% chance to stun for 3 seconds. If that can stun, that means when I stun an enemy, I do 9% increased shadow damage. Good. I'm glad we understand that. Our ultimate is fully powered, rank 5 out of 5, all the way up. This, deal 15% increased damage for 8 seconds after casting an ultimate skill. That's good. I just want my golem to have more life and damage. Increases the damage and life of your golem by 75%. Okay. That's why it's 3 out of 3. Our last point will go somewhere down here. I said we are going to try Shadow Blight to see how that works. Okay, fine. While healthy, you gain 4% increased critical strike chance and your minions gain 6% increased critical strike chance. Let's try it. I don't think I have many minions, but let's see what happens. Let's get out of here. Where am I going? Oh, I need to do a dungeon. That's a long way. Nanhatu. Where's the first dungeon at? Closest dungeon. That's one of them. I could do this dungeon here, and then I can do that dungeon because they're close by. This here. Conquer Stronghold. We did that. It has a green check. Complete the quest tenets of depravity. That is checked. I've done that as well. Complete dungeons in Nanhatu. 1 out of 3. We want to track that by pressing the X button. Now we have 2 more dungeons to do to complete that as a campaign quest. I'm done with this campaign, guys. Let's knock this out. We'll see what happens. Darkness skill. Let's try it. Okay. I'm still not doing a lot of damage. I don't like it. There's no reason why I should have to cast my core skill this many times. This is ridiculous. I don't like it. Still not doing enough damage. Like, what is wrong with me? But this says 15% damage while fortified. Well, I'm still not doing enough damage, guys. This is not good. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should just try a shadow build. I don't know. I know what to do, guys. I'm trying to be defensive, but it's pissing me off. Because I take too long to kill the opponents. So... I say forget the Shadow Blight. Let's just invest in our minions. No. I still have a big army, so I am happy about that. That is nice. But guys, we have other ways to be more solid. I guess we're still doing a lot of damage. I'll just keep my army. Screw it. I'm outputting a lot of damage though, guys. Me and my minions, we're all doing work. It's officially my army versus their army. Look at how strong my health bar is with the fortification. We want to go for the enemies that are almost dead. Yo, yo, hey, man. What's up, man? I just happened to see you pop on Diablo, so I was like, well, let me hit him up. What was I gonna ask you? That's an Eternal character, right? Paragon level 8. Congrats, man. I saw you getting up there, and I'm like, man, okay. You've been putting in work, man. Yep. That's kind of cool. Okay. Is it it's probably that they had a character boost thing for eternal characters. That might be it. I'm guessing. I don't know. They had a thing. I think I had told you at one point in time, like if you go to Kyovashad and if you go to a town, like you get a boost to like level 50 or something like that. I don't know if that's what you're talking about or for something else. I have no idea. Is this the what is it? Oh, was it from the shop? Personal stuff. Oh, the stash. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You're talking about what is they call that a catch, like CACHE. Yeah. Sometimes it happens for achievements. Like you go to pop it and a whole bunch of stuff pops out. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I had to think about it. Yeah. Yeah, those come from your personal accomplishments. You do really good and you get a catch, you use one and a whole bunch of stuff pops out. Yeah. Probably I have been seeing your challenges pop up. So when I make it to this next where am I? When I make it to this next town, I'll come and join you. So how's your week been, man? Despite that whole big message I sent you, I know I sent you a whole big message, but tell me about it. Oh, so you say like 10 minutes is a long time. Oh, so that's longer than what you normally do, right? Gotcha. Oh yeah, that could definitely be enough to piss you off, man. Like, I get it, bro. Like, sweet. Really? Oh, today. Okay. Dude, that's actually pretty cool, man. You know what kind of puppy it is? Oh, okay. I don't know my dogs too well, so I don't know what it is, but it's a new pet, so that's enough to say it sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Oh God, yes, you are right about that. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's a nice hefty amount, man. Honestly, I would not blame you, dude. The nice thing about some pets is once they get the hang of the environment and how the environment is for so long of a time, they kind of know what not to do. I think you guys will train a pretty good dog. I think you'll be like the one that's best friends with it. Because mom will be at work, dad will be chilling a lot. Dog will probably be chilling with you playing the game. Alright. Oh, I hear you, dude. So this is another Monster Hunter game. This is, So, first there was... What's the first one that came out on here? What was it? I know it was an ice one. What's the first one that came out to game system? Huh. Wow. Huh. So I know there was Iceborne, then there was another one that you had gotten. It was like a newer one. Right, Monster Hunter Rise. And then there was another one. I think that's the one you're talking about now, probably. Yeah, Monster Hunter's not playing around. Man, I wouldn't blame you, man. You sure are keeping up with them. All right, I'm going to start